it turns to night. Yo, what's up, gamers? Blockers, I should say.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
You can't see them yet, but the guys are here. I'm with Brian, and I'm with Christophe, and Remy's here as well. We're just holding our first AMA. Welcome, everybody. See a lot of familiar names. What up, Green Cold, Hoffs,
Oh, cool.
Meds. What's up, everyone? So basically, this is going to be a kind of general formatted AMA in like a fireside chat type of style. I am going to act as your moderator, and I will take us on this journey today with the team. With us, we have our CEO, Brian. We have our co-CTOs, Remy and Christophe, also the original devs of Game of Blocks. We're going to hit the game in a few different ways and the questions based off the channel. So we're going to start with the general game and our intentions for it originally and where it's going now. The history of Game of Blocks, a lot of the questions about 2018, what we faced back then, and what's changing. We'll get into some general questions about gameplay and kind of set the expectations there for what's coming at launch. Then we'll transition to the ETH mainnet and finally the giveaways and how you all get lands, which I'm sure is why we're all here today. Other than all the great memes in Discord, it's honestly fucking amazing. Anyway, let's do it. Let's introduce the guys. Yeah. So we'll switch a scene here. We got only the finest production quality. Big shout out to ByJ on the Discord as well. And hello to the guys.
Hello, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Christophe was up all night working on the code.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, so
everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Okay. So here we go. No, Brian, you want to start with you? Give a little, general introduction on yourself, screenshot, kind of your thoughts on what the fuck, what is happening here in Game of Blocks.
For sure. Yeah. Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for being with us. It's super cool to see all of you guys joining the Twitch and stuff. It's our first one for me and Christophe. So if you have any questions or if you feel that there are some stuff that we wouldn't answer everything today, I think we're gonna make this kind of session more often to be able to answer all the questions that you have. Maybe to talk a little bit about screenshots. So we are at the moment actually, a team of passionate people. There is like Andrew, which is like managing all the content and the community part. There is Christophe, which is just by here, which is one of our crazy developers in the team. And I'm with them working on the company as a CEO for all the stuff, all the strategy, where we're gonna go, what we want to do with Game of Blocks, the next crazy cool stuff we're gonna announce in the next few weeks. I think you guys maybe saw some part of it into the alpha channel, into the Discord. We're gonna give you more and more information over the time. I think actually we've been way much more crazier than we expected. So thank you very much for all your support into this. It's really cool. And we're gonna try to give you as much information along the way on what we're gonna do. And yeah, welcome everyone.
Cool.
Awesome. Chris?
Yeah. So, hello guys. I'm Christophe. Basically, I'm a designer and I'm a developer, and right now I'm the co-founder of Screenshot, and I'm also the co-creator of Game of Blocks. So feel free to ask any question about 2018 and other stuff.
Awesome.
It's good to have you guys.
Awesome. And you can't see you on the screen right now, but Remy is here in the background, which is pretty much always kind of the case. Remy is always in the cave coding.
Yeah, smart contract coding in the cave.
and sometimes he comes for air. So Remy, you want to introduce yourself a little bit and your smart contract world and all the crazy shit you do, bro?
All right. This is Remy. I'm one of the co-creator of Game of Blocks and co-founder of Screenshot. I worked since 10 years as a software engineer and passionate about blockchain and decentralized systems. And, I love memes. And the last few days, I saw the community had a lot of inspiration about memes, so keep it up.
Awesome.
Anyways, thanks for everybody for coming on. And if you have any question, just ask me. I will be glad to answer it.
Awesome. All right. I think that's our introductions here. And then also running our production is JR, works with us in the content. You can't see him as well, but all the fancy scenes, the pretty pictures, all this stuff that makes it look cool. Big props to him. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
sure, sure.
Go for it.
Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. All right, so let's start with our general game of blocks questions and our original intentions. And I think a question that was really up in the community is really just like, what is Game of Blocks really about? Can we just have like a brief?
Yeah.
Brian or Christophe, maybe you could talk about what it was originally and what it is now.
Yeah, sure.
I'll let Chris explain a little
Yeah.
bit more about
Okay.
that.
So at the beginning, Game of Blocks was, when we was back in 2000, maybe 18, with Remy was discussing about the fact that some stuff like CryptoKitties or CryptoPunk was exploding, and we wanted to create something like that. And the first idea was, hey, let's create a map, where you can actually buy a land, and it was basically the original idea. But after that, I think I think it wasn't enough for us, and we decided to start for a game and to create something like that with Game of Blocks. So we tried different stuff, and we started basically the first version of Game of Blocks with, as you know it, maybe you saw the videos from back then, and it was really, really cool.
Awesome. And then Brian, maybe a little bit about like where we're going today.
Yeah.
What's changed since then?
Yeah. So basically, right now, as you guys maybe understood, that actually Screenshot is a game studio. So if you weren't aware about this, but what we're gonna do is like we are going to be only focusing on play to earn games, mainly. And so basically today with Christophe and Remy and Andrew, we wanted to, for the launch of Screenshot, to give something back to the community, and I think it was super inspiring for us to just give you a way back Game of Blocks and to recreate it and to build it back available for everyone. And so this is in this sense that we took back Game of Blocks, reshaped it, and made it maybe super simple at the beginning. So
Yeah.
I know all of you guys, we've been through the comments and exchanging with all of you over the next few past days, and we saw that you have a lot of interest into gaming, way much more than actually Game of Blocks was intended to be relaunched at the moment. But I want to say that the first release of Game of Blocks is really simple in the way it is, right? We thought it to be launching super fast, giving back to everyone, having a cool community, and honestly, we are so doped about the reaction of the community right now. I think Andrew made a crazy job. You can all thank him because he made everything in the Discord. He's trying to be there for you guys every time. He never sleeps.
Don't sleep.
It's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep. How can I sleep? It's so
Yeah.
exciting in there. The Discord is popping. Anyway,
Yeah,
continue.
so we are super glad actually the way this thing goes. It's honestly unexpected as the thing goes way faster than we thought. And in this sense, so at the moment, Game of Blocks is a new release of the old ones, reshaped to be accessible and to give away to the community, with some cool mechanism that are around it, which is giving back the fees that we get on the secondary market for the land to the owners. This was the first layer of what we initially built, right? But of course, according to all of you what you want now. With the team we are currently discussing, I think what we're gonna do, and of course it's just up to the team and to what you guys as well think, but we may do in the next few weeks propose you a possible extensions for Game of Blocks, and maybe consider it as extending it more as a game compared to what it is actually at the moment for the first release. But this will be according to what you guys want and what we actually think could be cool for you all. Because indeed we have already, after Game of Blocks, a lot of surprise coming in. I think you were all aware about the new game which is coming after Game of Blocks, which is actually being built at the moment equally. So, and so this is all the things that we need to define. But yeah, this is mainly it for the moment.
Awesome. So to recap a bit, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So Game
Yeah.
of Blocks was initially supposed to be just a celebration relaunch. Giving
Yeah.
back to the community. A collection of cool lands and OG project. But this cavalry and now the peasants are just freaking crazy. So it really like changed our opinion as a focus and kind of build this game out more, right? But we will need some time to to figure it out, and we want to build it with the community together. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's something we want to say to everyone as well, is that you guys are super early with us. Honestly, the relaunch has been really quick. You will most probably realize, but we are doing things quite quickly actually most of the time, and to the best extent we can. But be still aware that you are early with us. So what's gonna happen is that we are going to involve you as much as we can into the creation process with us. I think it's maybe a little bit different than what you can find usually on different game launch, but this is more the way we want to do it with you guys, and so yeah, still bring us some suggestion. Always try to come out with maybe good ideas. We're gonna try always to integrate them to the most we can. We're gonna make maybe surveys and involve you into the creation that we do. But yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. On that topic of surveys, we're going to be releasing one as soon as
Yeah.
tonight, just to see like your general interest and expectations when it comes to this, and it would be really cool to get your feedback. So you could check the
Yeah.
announcements channel later on.
Yeah. We have plenty of ideas, so just tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, we love ideas. I think the possibilities here is kind of up to the community and
Yeah.
up to what we want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, guys, and another question we have here regarding this, and we mentioned the project coming after Game of Blocks a little bit. Maybe we could touch on, is there any connection between, the two, or how does the screenshot, world, come together on a larger scale?
Okay. So basically, what we want to do with with screenshot is always rewarding people that are following us since the beginning. And so always our game to the most extent possible will be linked in some sense, in the way that we are going to try to make it more accessible to our new games or new opening stuff to people that were already with us into the community. So this is in this sense that actually everything that Screenshot is going to build is going to be trying to involve all the community that was there from the beginning and give away back for all of you. So this is in this sense that we want to link the stuff. But if we speak about the link as a game properly, right now the two games that we speak about, Game of Blocks and the new one coming that we can't tell you the name straight ahead because it's actually going to be decided most probably tonight. So it's to tell you how much these things are going to be are made on the current on the daily basis. But those two universes are completely different, right? So maybe there will be interconnections, but at the moment we don't see it something which could be interesting. Out of maybe later on some stuff that could be, for example, tokens that could be
Yeah. Economics.
interoperable between all our games. that could be definitely possible.
Awesome, Chris. Anything to add there? Or do you want to kind of move forward into
Oh,
Game of
thanks.
Blocks
I think it's
2018?
okay.
Cool. All right, and then so kind of let's talk about a little bit about the history of Game of Blocks, and a question that was kind of like on my mind too, honestly, is what was the biggest hurdle, of the game back then, and kind of, you know, are you facing similar issues today? And how does the world of Game of Blocks in 2018, factor into the world of things now, right? If you could just maybe walk us through that journey.
Yeah, I think the first problem with Game of Blocks back then was the fact that we did a game that was full on chain. So it was a full Ethereum game. So every action on the game was a transaction. So basically, you had to pay gas for every stuff you was doing in the game. So and it was slow, and actually it was like a gas war. Every time we was releasing a new land, people was rushing into it, and it was gas war. So it was really, really the main problem of Game of Blocks. And the second one was actually the gas itself, because it was raising a fucking lot back then, and so it was kind of blocking. Yeah. So maybe Remy, you can say something about it too, or no?
Yeah, the second point is we launched Game of Blocks together with Christophe, and
Oh yes.
at the time it was a child project, and we were only two in the team, and I think we ran out of time. We were not focused on marketing, by example, and in 2018 we ran into a lot of problems due to the gas price rises on Ethereum. So we surely put the brakes on the wide-scale adoption of the game.
Yeah. Cool.
For
So
sure.
basically, if your resume is like basically gas fees and bear market
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, bear market too. Yeah.
Was super
That's
hard
true.
at the time in 2018.
It was the Bitcoin beer, so people was really hesitating about crypto and all stuff.
And I think the community back then was not the same as today, in terms of awareness relating to the game, as much as people interested in as well in FT and as well tokens as well. People are more aware, more educated now. So actually what has done Axie Infinity, we say it often, but it's like resisting during this period and going through where they are at the moment. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, like the explosion of the play to earn market, right? And kind
Sure.
of where we're at right now is insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome. And then, do you want to touch a little bit more on how the game worked back then, Chris? And has it changed since 2018 in this version or at all? Or
Yeah, basically the game was on a weekly basis. So all the game was during a week, and every night we was dropping new lands, and the main goal was to get as much land you can. So in the end, you could win every eat that was in the map. So you became the king and get all the community chests. So basically, right now it's not the same thing. So since we are splitting all the community chests to every holder, and basically the game don't stop after a week.
nice. Do we have any idea how long games will last now, or to be determined?
Right now it's infinite.
Yeah, wait, I just received a message from Tim from the King's Ward. He's sending me the top list of people, top games, play to earn games list, and Game of Blocks just reached the first place, you guys.
Yeah, I saw that
yeah.
early on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
We're number
Yeah.
one on that
It's
list.
like- That's really crazy, guys.
Guys, you guys gotta
Thanks
relax.
for
We
all
haven't
the
launched.
support.
But thank you. Thank you. You all are really insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the goal, so Chris, yeah, right? Placendi asked a good question. So the goal is the same, to be the king, right? Or is it different this time around?
Right now, there won't be any king, except maybe the biggest order. But yeah, that's basically that.
That's basically that. And then to recap a bit, if you're a land holder, you will be rewarded from the community chest off the fees, right? As opposed to the prior version, only the winner got rewarded, right? In this version, everyone will be rewarded if you're holding land, right?
Yeah. And you know, we have a lot of idea to spice all that.
Yeah. We can't get to. Be careful there, Chris. That's
yeah. Don't say too much
I
about it.
think they will go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say that one for
More
later.
information in the survey.
Yeah. More information in the survey and all the stuff's coming soon. It's another good question too. Is like you know, I'm sure we have a lot of, maybe in the chat we could see how many people are new to NFTs, and how many people own an NFT. So I don't know if you played a play to earn game before, either as a scholar or you own NFTs, type 1, and if you haven't, type 2, and no worries if not, and then we'll kind of move on. I'm just curious to see, because Placendium asked another good question, is
right.
like how NFTs interact with the game, right? Well, a lot of ones. Okay, so yeah, your NFTs will be your lands here, right, Chris?
Yeah. I saw a lot of questions on the chat, and yeah, your NFT will gonna be your lands, and basically, we'll display all the lands on the map, so you'll be able to see your land extra. But I see also a lot of questions about the gameplay, but we can't say much today because we are still thinking about it, and we'll do maybe several versions of the gameplay and ask for you what you like. So just keep in touch, guys.
Yeah, definitely keep in touch. But keep in mind, this project is picking up
Yeah.
so much speed, way more
I
than
know
we thought.
people really want the gameplay and information, but we can release them right now. Yeah. Basically,
Perfect.
we wasn't expecting so much people and so much interest right now in like 5 days, so it's a bit. We are a bit in the rush. Clearly.
The Calvary, we're all riding together like crazy
Yeah.
people. But
Yeah, this is amazing.
This is amazing. Yeah, this is a good question too here. That we have. Does it cost any ETH to play?
Right
Or
now, well, since we are dropping the land for free, basically you only have to pay for the gas to mint your land. So basically, it will be like $20 or $50 to mint it. Since there won't be any gas war, you'll maybe like have 7 days to mint it. So there's no rush to mint your land. And after that, it's the secondary market price, so it's up to you guys. The more you put the price high, the more there will be a lot of Ethereum to pay.
exactly, and if you never sell your
And to
land,
win, yeah.
yeah. And if you hold if you hold your land forever, then
Yeah, hold your land.
then no gas fees until you
Yeah.
take out the reward, right?
Hold
Exactly.
land. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
the meme is so crazy.
I
really like it.
I really like it too. Here's another question, and maybe we'll save it for when we'll talk about the ETH network next a little bit. We'll just answer a few more questions about maybe gameplay. A lot of questions that we see a lot of right now is, is it possible for you to lose your land? In a conquest or something. I see a lot of people about this. Maybe we could provide some clarity around
Yeah.
this, right? Yeah.
So basically, I think you shouldn't be afraid about that, because the way we send it, all most of the gameplay that are going on right now around the Discord is the one from 2018. So at the time you could lose your land in the mechanism of the game.
Yeah.
But at
Right
the
now.
moment, just be sure that whenever you will have your land, the only thing that could makes you lose it in some sense, that it's you who is going to be selling it on the secondary market. So the only way for you to do not have your land in your wallet anymore is for you to go and sell it. There
Yeah.
wouldn't be any way for you to lose properly as saying properly losing your land.
Perfect. That sounds good to me. That's what you go hold forever, hold the land, baby.
Forever, yeah.
Hold the
Yeah,
land.
yeah.
Perfect. And then on the topic of the secondary market, I see a lot of questions about this. Is like, are the prices of lands fixed or are they set by the current landowner? You know, on the secondary market if they choose to sell.
Yeah, it's up to them. So you'll have to decide for the price. You can sell it for 1 ETH or 0.01 ETH. It's up to you, really. And yeah.
Perfect. And then
Yeah.
I guess one of the
Yeah,
last.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, it's just the demand and the offer, right? So there is
Yeah.
a limited supply of land, and we won't be deciding of any price. You guys will only you guys will only be the one able to define the price by yourself. We didn't do this for making any money. Again, we just gave it to everyone. So the only thing that would bring a price to a land is the secondary market. And
Yeah.
so it's how much people want to hold them and to accept, fee amount for them.
Yeah.
So this is just up to you guys to hold them and just to make the price get up, basically.
Yeah.
Yep, that gives us a good question. This will be listed on OpenSea, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Our smart contract is using the smart contract capabilities of OpenSea. So every land is an asset on OpenSea. They won't be listed at first, so you have to decide to sell it. So no worries about the fact that they won't be put on sale.
Perfect. All right, cool. And I guess one of the last questions, and I think we can't answer it, but I'll ask it anyway. Is there any way to play the game if they don't own a land? You know, because there's a lot of people here. It's way more. We only have 3,200 lands. It's the Calvary alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like is already enough for this plus the raffle tickets? Because at the end of the day, guys, we'll touch on this later. But yeah, like
Yeah.
everything is for a raffle ticket for a chance to get a land at
Yeah.
this point, unless you get a mint pass. But yeah, guys, is there any way, for anyone to play a land down the road, or are we thinking about it, Chris? Or
Yes, there's some idea.
Yeah.
But I think we can't say that much. But even if we don't hold land, maybe later we'll add something, some gameplay mechanics to people, for people to play and on the map and without the land, and have the ability to win some stuff.
Yes. Again, don't hold us to anything. We're gonna send out some surveys.
It's still discussion, but yeah.
Everything is an open discussion right now. Remember, Game of Blocks is a community project as much as it is for ours too. And we really want to implement your ideas, what you think are fun, and we'll create ways to do this in a very streamlined way. Because Discord is it's going to cut a lot of information, and we're going to work on cleaning that up too. So
Yeah.
anything else about general game stuff here about questions about lands, gameplay, how it interacts, guys? You want to touch on before we move on to the ETH network stuff?
So I think what is important to say is that all the things that we wrote in the white paper right now are still all relevant. So there will be as much for you will see the land interaction is really well made. You could go on it through your mobile phone, through the web browsers, and there will be leaderboard. You could like filter the land later on. We will add up some cool features to this environment. But basically, I think for the moment, once again, just for the gameplay, as for everyone to well understand, is that first we're going to focus on what we've been saying, and during this month we will propose you and ask you what you guys want to be doing with us, to see where we're gonna bring this. And I would like to say as well, of course, we are working on those two projects, Game of Blocks and the next game to come. and basically working more on Game of Blocks will need from us to spend more time and to delay the other one. As for, we are still a small team at the moment, and we want to make the stuff super cool for everyone. So the choices that we will make with you will, of course, involve us in reshaping as well our roadmap. This is mainly why as well we didn't spread any roadmap at the moment, because we are still, on the build. And but since we are going to do this with you guys, maybe the plans will be changing in terms of time milestone, right? So just be conscious about this, and try to answer as much as possible to the survey we are going to making you go through. This way we can elaborate well on what's going to be the future of what's going on right now.
Yes, awesome. We're gonna rely a lot on you all to help us.
Yeah.
So we are a small team here. Again, there's like 4 of us and only 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. These guys
The
talk to
main
me
team
about
is
smart
4, and
contracts. Yeah.
yeah, basically we are only 4 for the main team, and we have a lot of people working with us, and yeah.
Exactly. It's very much like a group thing, and the more we can come
So
together, better.
as well on this, like we spoke about the team which is here with us today. So Andrew, Chris, Remy, and me, and but GR here, which is with us as well on the Twitch. But we have working with really a lot of people, a lot of talented people. I think we send it to you, the second co-director of the game that will be doing our our characters. And this is Mehdi Awishawi, which is an incredible talent to us. It's
Yeah.
one of the best animator in the world. And but currently, just by doing all the things we do, we just bring a lot of talented people with us, and everyone is super excited to work with us as well. So now it's just a matter of decision, interacting with you guys on the roadmap, where we want to go, and I think we're gonna have quite some fun over the next few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate the patience
Yeah.
everyone has. I know everyone's really excited, and we are too. But
So
we
much.
also need sleep a little bit.
Yeah, we have to sleep.
And we got some good decisions to make. So keep eyes out on the announcements channel. Next few weeks, we'll be rolling it out. And once again, we're gonna start sending out surveys, start getting more feedback, and those feedback will help us shape our decisions and long term for this game, which will ultimately lead to a roadmap we will show you all. So you guys want to bring it back a little bit back to the Ethereum network? There's a lot of questions about this, Chris,
Yeah, go
Remy.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did we choose the Ethereum network again? And all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
types
yeah.
of things. Maybe you can start there.
In fact, we started with Ethereum network, and despite the gas and gas price and all the shitty part of Ethereum network, I think it's the main way to get engagement and user, and that's where the money is. We could use Polygon or some stuff like that, but for you guys, it won't be a good plan because there won't be enough buyers. So we decided to go for the mainstream blockchain right now. Maybe in the future we'll think about something else, for or maybe other game elements. But right now, the main part is classic NFT on the Ethereum blockchain.
Perfect.
Yeah. The fact is, we believe in Ethereum.
Yeah.
This year has been completely crazy with the NFT boom. This is what gave us the desire to relaunch Gamelblocks, so we start starting it. So Gamelblocks has been released on the Ethereum network initially, so it makes sense to relaunch on the Ethereum network.
Yep.
And
Right.
and there is maybe a question about the layer 2 going on. Yeah, I see like Starkware, like Soar and stuff and everything. This is question that as we were saying, Game of Blocks, the version that is going to be released is super, in some sense, simple, and there is really low interactions. The only interaction that you will have mostly will be secondary market and interaction with the community chest. But at the moment there was no necessity for us to asking ourselves questions related to layer 2 related to the fact that there was not that much interactions into the games. However, if tomorrow we are going to be, much more with a game with interactions, we will ask ourselves, of course, those questions about where we want to go and which technical aspect we want to select. I think we believe as well with the team that it's not necessarily always to have everything which is on chain for the game actions, but this is something, of course, we could be discussing with you as well as you
Yeah.
think.
But if
But
you think about Axie, don't use on-chain action for the little action. When you are fighting. If you do that, it will be really slow because you have to do a transaction every time. So it can be shitty for you guys.
yeah, so because as much as you increase the interactions with the blockchain, you increase the fees for everyone, and it's making it
Yeah.
like much more accessible for everyone that would like to join us. And I think in the way we are thinking Screenshot today is that we want to be able to create games that are for the mass market. And in order to do so, we want to be able to make people from in Asia, in Brazil, in US, in Europe, in Africa to be able to, and Oceania to play the games according to their what they can afford, And we don't want to put people on the side on this. I think this is not the way we want to do this.
Yeah.
And since we are already an international community, we need already to think about this way, right? So I think this is a really important question. But yeah, as we're saying, Chris, Axie is making most of his action actually in game, completely out of the blockchain. And most of the interaction with the blockchain are more related to transaction and interaction with wallets.
Yeah.
So this could be as well
The
maybe something
marketplace
that we
and
could
stuff
imagine.
like. Yeah. And in fact, from the technical aspect, I think the technology we can use to create in-game action fully decentralized doesn't exist right now. In fact, there's some tests, but right now you can have something really decentralized, and it will come in the future, but not right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. And we explore Chainlink via F. We are in contact with their team. It could be a solution, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And as well, I think there is as well most of people. I don't know how much people are super aware about the evolution of the blockchain and Ethereum here in the channel, but in the chat. But I think most of you know that Ethereum is growing and is improving, and it's getting more optimized. And maybe during the next years to come, I think for sure things will be way much more easier to do all on chain. So this could be as well, something that this is something we are conscient of, aware. Sorry, but some of my French accent coming back. But of course, I mean, this is something we could always think about in time. But as we say again, like we are mainly focusing on bringing all the community with us from now. And if we can put more and more on-chain stuff along the way, we will do it if it makes sense. But if it means for us pushing away some community internationally, I think this is not something we will be doing.
Yeah, I love that. At the end of the day, we want as many people as we can to play the game, right? And
Yeah, absolutely.
not be gated by the price. That's the last
Yeah,
thing we want to do.
And we think as well, that the play to earn market is about to change a lot, as there will be many more actors to come. And we do believe that there will be more and more, and this is what we're going to try to do, free to play to enter, and then when you're going to be into game, you're going to get more reward, and then you're going to like the games that are existing right now, right? You're going to be able to pass time on it, gain money, token, whatever, and be able from scratch to grind and to ramp up into the game.
Yeah.
And we definitely think that those model will be the future for sure, because it will allow people to get in much more as for the amount of people you will be able to welcome.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
I know. We love the international community, by the way. You know, it's people
Yeah,
from
this is
all
awesome.
around the world. It's insane. You know, coming all together over, you know, Game of Blocks is makes us so happy as, you know, a team. So thank you all. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a good question as well on the from Jaxic on the Flow blockchain. This could be a solution that we consider, of course. But as we said, we didn't define yet the anything. So this is something we're going to be really transparent about the choice. We're going to tell you more about this in the future, according to the need that we have. But of course, like they made Flow to put way less constraints over the interactions in games. So this is definitely a possibility, but I cannot say if it's going to be one of the one we're gonna choose.
Cool. All right. I think that's a lot about. It's a
Cool,
lot
guy.
of. So my
Yeah.
brain is going burr with all this blockchain stuff. You know me, when the moment they start talking about smart contracts, you already start losing me. I'm like, memes. Where's the memes? Anyway, but thanks, guys. I'm sure that's very helpful and a lot of people, and that's a lot of questions. Perfect. I think this question from Lucky here is a good transition to the end of this AMA a little bit,
Yeah.
and about the giveaway itself. And you know, I think it's important to start with, you know, why are we giving away, you know, the lands, and then we could give into maybe, you know, how many lands we're giving away, and then tie in the question of, you know, is it limited? Are we thinking about more, etc. And then I open the floor to you guys, and you know, start with the, you know, why for free.
Yeah. But basically, initially, as we said, you know, it's we are creating screenshots from scratch, and we have the intention of for our first creation into the community, give it away to everyone, as again, to make it accessible, to have everyone being able to jump on board. The system we are trying to build right now is according to our experience over the past few months in the NFT ecosystem, the thing that we find the most fair. And we can't wait for you to guys to see the mechanism that we put in place in the quest aspect, that we will maybe for sure talk about more over the next few days, whenever you will discover what we have been cooking for you. And what Chris and Remy are working on a daily basis on, actually, at the moment. But yeah, basically it was to, you know, to put screenshot at its beginning, first project, giving it back to everyone, bringing on the community with us, starting to build, you know, the relation with you guys, and this was mostly the main target that we have had doing this, and to prepare as well the launch of the second game. The thing is, at the moment, Game of Blocks has been so booming that we reconsider at the moment with the team, as I said earlier, reshaping the roadmap. So basically, we spend maybe more time on Game of Blocks
Yeah.
and develop more the gameplay aspect than releasing so fast the second game that was supposed to be coming initially by the end of the year. So, but yeah, this is mainly it. And maybe for the giveaway system, I can let you, Chris, talk about it if you want, or
Like, you know, how many lands, Chris?
yeah.
You know, are we gonna do more? Is it limited?
Yeah.
All this.
In fact, there will be 3,200 lands in the end. The giveaway worked in the simple way where everybody with the VIP code will be able to enter the website and do the quest. After each quest, you will be rewarded some raffle tickets, and each raffle tickets give you a chance to be draw for land. Basically, the more quests you do, the more raffle ticket you get, the more chance you'll have to win land. That's pretty much
Perfect.
it. Yeah.
And then Rumasta asked a good question. How many lands can you get on one account? And what if you're the luckiest person on the planet? Can you win 10
Yeah.
lands or what?
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
So,
No, no.
basically, the mechanism that we put in place is going to be a random giveaway. So there will be 3,000 lands that will be considered as for the part of the giveaway. So we conserve 200 lands for our team screenshot, and for the giveaway we're gonna have to give back, and for the King's Guard, and for the Knight, and for the Diplomat rank that will be in the Discord. And we are going to make you a lot of contests for the community. Maybe Andrew, you could talk about this, because I think the players would be super. We like a lot what we plan for you guys to be winning. As for competitions and tournaments, but in terms of, like, the land themselves, there will be 3,000, and so you will see by the end of the week. I don't know yet. Tell you then yet, but in the quest, the more you will be doing quests, the more you will have a chance, basically, to be rewarded with a land. So if you do all the quests, basically all of them, it is a possibility that you finish with way much more land than just one. If someone is like having, for example, like 10% of all the supply of quest reward from the thing, its chances are significantly higher than anyone else to get more.
But you'll have to do a lot of quests to have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. We're all degenerate World of Warcraft players, so the quest system is very familiar.
So basically, we make it the way that the more you are involved, the more you have chance to win a land, right?
Yeah.
So this is the way we wanted to.
We aim to have the much possible amount of order on the map, because it will be fair to get as much possible order.
Yeah.
So people won't be able to get like 100 lands after the draw, I think.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Let me make a recap a little bit. So coming by the end of this week, people will be able to get VIP access codes to the website, right? And if you're a Calvary, you know what these codes are. You've been waiting for them since we opened the Discord.
Yeah.
So they will come later this week, and we maybe at the end have a little surprise for you. So we'll see. But essentially, what's going to happen is once you have this VIP access code, you will then be able to access the Game of Blocks website. You set up an account, you link your MetaMask, right? And then you will have access to a quest interface, and you will also be rewarded with your first raffle tickets. Guys, do we know how much initially at first for the Calvary? Maybe not, right?
We still need to define it, yeah.
Okay, still need to
Yeah,
define it.
but there will be some tickets,
Yeah.
for the giver.
Yeah.
So you get your
more
first
than
tickets.
more than the second people who will come after them.
Yeah, it
sure.
scales with your rank. So the Calvary will, your starting raffle ticket will scale with the role that you were with the Discord. And then essentially you'll have a little inventory on there. It's gonna be a very familiar quest interface to a lot of games I'm sure y'all played. And someone asked the question earlier, I'll touch on now, is do we have to compete for quest, or is it a quest per user? Honestly,
like I was saying in chat, quest will be per user. There will be community quest for for a global goal, and if you have to compete between each other.
Yeah, exactly. And then each quest you complete, you'll get more raffle tickets. You'll be able to see very easily on our interface how many raffle tickets you have. And then also to touch on this, raffle tickets are different than mint passes. So you will also be able to see if you received the mint pass on the same interface as well. And again, to clarify the difference, a land raffle ticket is a chance to give you a land. Think about it as an entry ticket to our giveaway for one of the 3,000 lands. And a land pass is what is giving away through the 200 lands that's reserved. And this will guarantee, if you receive a land pass, you will guaranteed be able to have a land when we launch the game. So these are the two different mechanics, and these are the two different items y'all are grinding for. Yeah, so Remaster, I think we touched on this a little bit, but correct me if I'm wrong, guys, right? If someone completes all the quests and they have, like, for example, 30 tickets, if they're the luckiest person on the planet and they win 30 times, they have the potential to get 30 lands.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, the system is in place to really reward those who are engaged. Again, all we're asking for here is nothing more than having some fun, some engagement. You know, the quests are going to be cheeky. That they're going to have different ranks. We can't wait for you guys to see them. You know, you have some common ones like Chris touched on earlier. There'll be community goal quest, and you know,
Yeah.
if we achieve this, then some crazy shit will happen.
Yeah. And to talk about more about the quest, Friday we will release the VIP code and the quest, but there will be some quests, and later I think each week we'll add some new quests for you guys, and new surprise.
Yeah, for sure.
But you will be discovering this. So, you know, it's the interface is super clean. Maybe we could do some screenshot about the interface. I think
Yeah.
you guys shouldn't be worried about not understanding maybe everything. I just see Potato just saying this in the Discord. Don't worry much about this. The most important thing you need to understand is that there will be VIP code dedicated for the cavalry.
Yeah.
Those VIP code will reward you if you were early members with more possibilities of win a land in the end.
Yeah.
And you will have quests that are going to last for the coming month. And by doing all those quests, basically what's gonna happen is that you are going to be able to improve your chance to get a land,
Yeah.
right? And this is it.
This is
So
it.
for the quest, don't be worried about the kind of quest. There will be different quests, as the guy said. There will be two, in some sense, two kind of quests. There will be the individual quest that you can do by yourself, and there would be the community quests that are target for the community.
Yeah.
But those are just different.
Yep, exactly. Potato. It's that simple.
Yeah,
More
absolutely,
quests
potato.
done equals more chance of getting land. That's it.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
exactly, there seems to be a question about, you know, is there any way to get VIP codes if you're not a cavalry? It's a great question, actually. So if you're not a cavalry, you start off as a peasant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you won't be able at the beginning to have a VIP access code whenever you are not a cavalry. So you're gonna need to wait, and you will see the mechanism that we put in place to be able to get some. But if you're not part of the cavalry initially, you won't be receiving the VIP access code.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, you know, the first VIP code will drop to the cavalry. We'll have a fixed amount of tickets that come with it as a reward, and basically the cavalry will get access to a special VIP code they will share to other with less tickets in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe there is that mechanism in place, right, where people are able to share codes for tickets down the road.
Yeah.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about this a little bit? Yeah. So that's a little leak for you guys. I guess maybe we'll move on.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
talk much about it. No leak
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
No, but that's basically that. You know, people will
Yeah.
get the less you'll be high in the rank, the less you'll have a powerful ticket.
Yeah, exactly.
VIP.
And then this all leads up to the land draw, the land event that is going to happen right before the launch, where we will draw all the raffle tickets. We'll select the winner. We'll make a big event for it. We'll probably stream it. It's gonna be awesome. And
Yeah.
then we'll talk more about that soon. I see a quick question, and then we'll move on about the cavalry. You cannot get the cavalry roll anymore. It actually just ended like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's an early community.
Yeah, early community who joined the Discord before September, but don't worry about it. If you're a peasant, all you have to do is train a little bit. You'll have some options. We're gonna have a separate video explaining all of this, so
Yeah.
don't worry about being confused. Again,
We'll release a new infographic with all the roles and all the stuff you have to do for the roles.
Exactly. Just
And
remember.
by the way, thank you very much for everyone that made the graphic. I think about lime skin specifically that made the infographics and stuff for explaining to you guys all the everything. So basically, as we saw, infographics could really help the community, and since we are international community right now, straight ahead, we are going to start maybe make more infographics to explain to everyone the mechanism and to make it maybe more easy to understand and catch up for everyone.
Yeah. And then, we really see you guys translating it, and I'm sure it helps your local community so much. I wish we could speak all the languages, but there is so many, and it's so awesome. So we really appreciate that translation help, because I'm sure it helps people, on board and join the community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I think that's pretty much everything that we could cover for that. Anything else you want to touch on a little bit? Anything else you want to
So
talk
what we plan on doing with everyone is that maybe making an AMA depending on what you guys think. Well, I think we're gonna do a next one next week after the code has been released, because you will all have questions about the quest and for sure. So we're gonna make another AMA next week, and if required, we can make an AMA every week if necessary. It's all fine. Just be aware as well that all the team is working on trying to improve the Discord, the community, and as well executing on the project as well. So just be conscious as well about the fact that we are trying to be everywhere. But I just wanted to thank you, all of you, to joining us. We have, I think, an amazing mindset and spirit with everyone. We love it, honestly. We couldn't imagine making this so fast, and thank you, Andrew, for setting this up, because it's an amazing community from now on. So
it's the spirit of adventure.
Yeah. So that's pretty amazing. Our community is really, really amazing. Yeah, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, thank you
That's
all.
great.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, thank you, all guys.
Munt asked a good question. How can we help the screenshot team get more sleep?
Maybe you can babysit my kid.
Oh man! All right, guys. Should we press the button? Are we doing this? Are you okay with this,
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah.
The devs.
we can do it.
All right, wait, let's do some introduction. Let's do some introduction first. So that, remember A Knight's Tale, JR? Some nice opening for this. What we're doing now is we're gonna reveal the date for the VIP code. When is it dropping for the Cavalry? When should you all stop whatever the fuck you're doing and just get onto the website and start grinding quests?
Yeah.
This will happen in, I don't know the time on Discord delay. Did you press the button, JR? Yeah, there you go. The VIP access codes are dropping Friday. Not now. I joked about now, but then Chris and Remy had a heart attack. So Friday.
We still have some work to do on the quest and all the stuff to be perfect for you guys. So yeah, it will be Friday.
You guys got a time yet, Chris?
Yeah, it will be Paris 10 p.m. So stay tuned.
10 p.m. Paris time.
Yeah, we'll do announcement on the Discord announcement channel. So no worries, you'll be all notified.
Yeah, you'll be all notified for sure.
Actually, we're gonna try to maybe find times that are suiting everyone. But it's kind of hard because we are international straight, so there will be people maybe needed to waking up a little bit earlier. But
but don't worry, there's no rush to do the quest. As I said, you have 1 month to do the quest, so it's okay to be late for 1 day.
Consider it not as a sprint. We are not into a gas war here, whatever. We took all this principle off. We are more into a marathon, right? So just be there with us. Just keep being with us.
Exactly.
Enjoy the quest for the months. As I said, there will be more quests coming, and you also have the possibility to do some suggestion for the quest. We'll do some fun quest and classic stuff, and let's just have fun.
Yeah. We'll release details on that in a later today, or I don't know, today, tomorrow for you. Time zones again. Remaster. Yeah, we'll release all the details of what the code is in a bit, and then I guess the question, I don't know if we answered it, but does it cost anything to play the quest, Chris or Brian?
No, it's totally free. It's totally free, guys. It's just quest that you do, and in the end, you'll have chance to win the land.
All right, there you go. So mark it on the calendars everywhere. I'll do the same thing I did the announcements. Just let me know your flag, dude. And it's also anyone can make a Discord bot that just literally puts clocks of different times in the world.
Yeah.
But I'll do it manually and I'll try to find your time zone. So 10 p.m. Friday, Paris time. The VIP access codes will drop for the cavalry. If you're a squire, or if you're a peasant, start training. There's ways to become, get your own codes as well, and we'll explain that shortly. Everything else, I think that's it for now. I think I need some sleep. I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's very late for you guys, man.
And to maybe tell more about this as well. So we have a strong French community as well. So I'm going to make an AMA if there is any French here that want to join by tonight 10 p.m. I will do another session for the French. French.
Maybe we can do it also on Twitter Space. So if people want to come and talk with us, it can be cool.
Sure.
That'd be cool. All right. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You cavalry, go help the peasants. They need it. Help them get their codes. They need to train.
Yeah.
Take care of them, and we'll see you all soon. And
thank you guys.
Discord. See you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye, guys.